Hello class 8. This is the continuation of your chapter number 14, that is adverbs and degrees of comparison in your grammar books. In the last video, we have seen the definition of adverbs and we have seen the kinds of adverbs. We have done exercises till F and we have seen how to form adverbs from adjectives. These are the things that we have already done in the last video. Today we will do from page number 106 and the topic is position of adverbs. So students, the position of adverbs actually determine what is the meaning of the sentence. See, if the verbs are different forms of be, see the first line, if the verbs are different form of be means was, were, is, am, are, all these, then the adverbs are usually placed after the verb, after these auxiliary verbs. Like the gardener is always late. We are not going to use the adverb before it. We are going to use it after it. Okay? Then if there is an object, then the adverb is placed after the object. But if the object consists of many words, we usually put the adverbs before the verb. Next means is that if suppose there is any object in the sentence, then we are going to place the adverb after the object if it has only one word. But if it consists of many words, we are going to put the adverb before the object. Don't get confused. To see this example, it will be very clear to you. See this example, he signed the agreement readily. So here you can see object is agreement and we have kept adverb readily after agreement because it is a single word. But if you just see the second example, he readily signed all the papers of the agreement. So here the object is all the papers of the agreement. There are many words. So we are keeping the adverb before this object. I hope these 2 points are clear to you all. Now let's see the next point. If the adverb modifies an adjective or adverb, it normally comes before it. If any adverb is modifying any adjective or adverb, then again we are going to keep it before it. Like see the example, she is very confident. Confident is adjective and this adverb very is modifying this word confident, so we have kept it before the word which it is modifying. Understood? Next is adverbs can be at the beginning, at the end or in the middle of a sentence. See, it can be anywhere, like at the beginning, at the end or in the middle. Sometimes we use at the beginning, especially in the case of adverbs of time, we keep it in the beginning so that to give more emphasis to that word. Are you all getting it? See now the examples. She speaks well. She speaks well. So you can see the position of well is at the end. It is adverb of manner. Then see this example B. Today I am going to the mall. So can you see the sentence, the emphasis that is on the word today? So that is why we use it in the starting, especially in adverbs of time. Then see, I sometimes remember to fetch milk on time before the packets are sold off. So it sometimes is adverbs of frequency here. Now see, adverbs are placed before the verb if the verb consists of only one word. If a verb has only one word, then also we keep it before. Like she almost lost all her money. Then if the verb consists of more than one word, the adverb is placed after the first word. If there are more than one word, alright, if there are two verbs, then we are going to place it after the first verb. See the see this example. She has usually praised you. So here you can see has and praised, both are verb. So we are going to place the adverb after the first verb. Means after has. She has usually praised you. Then adverbs are usually placed before the verbs have to and used to. Have to and used to, if you find these verbs, then adverbs are placed before it. See the example, she often has to go out. Then he always used to praise me. Understood this thing? Now see, if adverbs of manner, place, time and frequency can be placed in the beginning of a clause, if the focus is not on the adverb, we can place it at the beginning of a clause. If the focus is not on the adverb, we can place it. Now if there are suppose two or more than two adverbs after a verb, then what is the sequence by which we are going to put it? We'll first put the adverbs of manner, then comes the adverbs of manner comes the first, then place, and then time. Now see this example. She happily played with the toy in the playroom today. So you can see here, she is the subject, happily is adverb of manners, then played is your verb, then with the toy is your object, then we have placed the adverb of place, and then at last adverb of time. So if there are adverbs of manner and time in a sentence, then adverb of time will come after the adverb of manner. This is a sequence, means manner, then place, and then time. Manner has to come in the beginning. This you need to remember. Alright, now let's do this exercise F. This is very easy. You just need to place the adverbs in the given in the bracket in the appropriate position. See the first one. She catches viral infection. Where are we going to put this often? She often catches viral infection. Then second, she generally does not take fizzy drinks. After she, we are going to put the position of generally. Then only she can solve the problem. Alright, now we are saying only she, means she is the only one person who can solve this problem. So position is at the beginning. Then fourth, my mother usually goes for a walk in the morning. Then fifth, the doctor is really concerned about the patient's falling health. I told you when there is a different form of B, then after that we are going to put the adverb. Alright, so we are done with exercise F. Now some special adverbs and their usage. Now we are going to see some special adverbs and where they are used. See the first one, use of late, lately, and hard, hardly. She got late due to traffic, means late. She got late, means she couldn't reach on time due to heavy traffic. Then see the second one, lately she has become very friendly, recently. And you can see that by putting lately at the beginning, we are giving more emphasis to this word lately. Then see the C1, I can hardly hear what you said, means you are not audible. Then D, this is hardly any food in the bowl, means very little, there's not much food in the bowl. Then E, mother told him to work hard. Then see the F1, he worked hard but could not hardly do well in his exam. Okay, then use of such and so. I read such an interesting story. Such plus noun is used here, you can see. Then the story was so interesting. So plus adjective or adverb is used. See, the words so and such make the meaning of an adjective stronger. Alright. Then use of quite. The adverb quite means completely. Quite means approximately it's complete. Alright. The water in the pot is quite safe for drinking purpose, means you can drink it. It's drinkable. Then she is quite sure of winning the game of chess. Means she is sure that she is going to win the game of chess. Then quite also means more than a little but less than very. Alright. The street is quite crowded. Let's take the other name. It's quite crowded. Means it is crowded. Not too crowded, not very crowded, but it is crowded. Then use of fairly, rather. Fairly and rather means moderately, means middle, not too much of something, not very less of something. Fairly with hot, cold, slow, fast suggests approval, but rather suggests disapproval. Like the interior of the house is fairly impressive, means it is good. The cottage is rather shabby. It's not good. Means we are giving our disapproval. Then the tea is rather cold. It is again saying means it's rather cold. The coffee is fairly hot, means it's fairly hot to drink, not too hot, not too cold. It's on a moderate temperature. We can have the coffee. Then use of enough. Enough means sufficient and implies something positive. It is placed after adjective and adverb but before nouns. See, He is strong enough to cross the road. He's good enough, he's strong enough that he is going to cross the river. Then she has enough pocket money to buy a new dress. Means that is enough, that is sufficient to buy a new dress. It is in a positive form. Then use of to. To implies some kind of excess, something excess. If there's something in excess, then we use to. Naman is too stubborn and refused to listen to his brother. Means he's too shabby, he's too stubborn, he's not going to listen to his brother. The shirt is too big for him. Means it's too big, we cannot wear it. Alright, so these are your special adverbs, and now we are going to use it in this exercise G. Fill in the blank with the appropriate word from bracket. In bracket, there are two words given. You have to choose one of them. What will be the first one? Lately, she has become very serious about her studies. Means recently, in recent times, she has become very serious. The teacher is quite certain that the students have understood the chapter. Quite. She is quite certain that they have understood it. Now see the third one. The National Geographic has such good pictures of wildlife. Such. Then her song was so melodious. The cake is fairly good to taste, but the spring roll is rather stale. Means that cake is good, but spring roll has stale. It's not good, it's not fresh. Then sixth, nature provides enough for every man's needs. If he becomes too greedy, then the ecological balance is harmed. Alright. Now the next topic that we have is adverbs and adjectives. Some words are used as adjective and adverbs both. See the example here. He'll catch the early train. Here means early train means it is modifying a noun. It means it's an adjective. Then he woke up early in the morning. It is adverb because it is modifying a verb. So what you have to do, you have to read like this. You have to read the exercise sentences given in exercise H, and you have to state whether the underlined word is used as adjective or an adverb. See the first one. Geeta is a fast runner. We are telling something about her. It's modifying this noun. It's an adjective. Second, she works out at the gym daily. It's an adverb. Third, Mohan never gives a straight answer. Adjective. Fourth, daily exercise is good for us. Daily exercise. It is modifying a noun. It is adjective. Fifth, Rita run fast. Adverb. Sixth, Ramesh came straight home. Adverb. Ganesh has low food supply. Adjective. Eighth, the helicopter was flying low over the sky. Adverb. Ninth, the team just left. Adverb. 10th, the Chief Justice of India is a just man. Adjective. Just means kind. Alright. Now see exercise I. This is the last exercise of this chapter, and after this we will complete this chapter. Here's a flight sequence as depicted by J.R. Tolkien in Lord of the Rings. Adverbs used in the passage lend a realistic touch to the struggle between Gandalf and the Lord of the City. What you have to do, you have to pick the word carefully from this pink box and you have to fill in the blanks. See the first one. Gandalf and Pippin ran fast. They heard their friend crying bitterly. The door was shut, suddenly opened. The Lord of the City stood there, tall and mighty. A light like flame shone brightly in his eyes. He held a sword tightly and swayed it up. Gandalf ran suddenly, and the lordsman stepped backward to avoid him. He lifted his hand and threw the sword directly at them. Gandalf fought skillfully and endeavored to crush the enemy. So students, this finishes our this chapter number 14, that is adverbs and degrees of comparison. Now in the next video we'll start with chapter number 15, that is prepositions, and read that chapter once. It will be helpful for you when you will see the video, and I hope this chapter is easy and you have understood all the exercises. Finish everything properly, write everything that we have done here and read and complete your work. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye and take care.